okay, on YouTube. And it seems Twitch is working too. Let's change a few things. Okay, it seems like we are on air now. Seems to be working. Okay, so we are going to, well, welcome everyone. I wanted to do something a little more special for Christmas, and I thought that just for the joke, we would be hunting reindeer in Medved Taiga. I am not expecting to hunt any reindeer, mainly because this is how things go, that when you're going after something for a stream, the opposite appears. But we're going to try to do it. Okay, we have reindeer can be found in this area, though I haven't really seen many. I've seen plenty of them here, and I used to see them around here and around here. But I haven't really seen any lately here, so I'm going to do that as a last resort. First thing we're going to do is change the time. So we're going to start by morning. So where is the entrance here? So we have plenty of daylight to hunt. Let's just start by, let's say, for example, I think 7 might be a good time. And let's say we are lucky and we get to find something. Let's start by fast traveling here, just so the air is a little better, because right now the air is blowing right south, so we're going to try to go up north, and let's see what we can find. Let me check my stuff. Oh yeah, let's change some okay, so really don't need this, so let's get rid of this because we don't have small things to hunt here. And let's get I've heard this is a decent one. I haven't really tried it out, so let's go for big game. We're going to use this one. We're going to be using this. And as for lures, we don't need this. This will work for bears. We don't need reindeer colors. We're gonna keep that one. We're gonna get the moose color. This one for reindeer. And just in case we find lynx, let's get this one. So let me get my setup ready. The rifle scope. Put the rattler here. We're going to put the moose color last place. And we're going to change places here. Okay, so let's go north. Let's see what we can find up there. I'm just gonna get rid of the notification I have here. And just our luck, we're getting a blizzard. I kind of really like this reserve. Times I've been here have been pretty fun. So it does have a lot of forest-like areas where it's a little harder to hunt. And we have a musk deer over there. I don't know. I'm not sure about musk deer. What class they are. Because I don't really hunt them. So they're class 2. So we might as well use this one. So we have another one there. Both are females. Not bad for a start. Let's see if she stops. I don't know if we got that one well. I mean, she's likely going down because they're like roe deer. They basically go down with like anything. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's going down. I think that the shot might have gone a little high. And let's try again. And she went down. Yeah, no reindeer. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting to find any. And I really need to find some decent reindeer because the ones I've hunted were not very nice. Well, we got a lynx. Where? I don't know. They're not that hard to come by. I mean, they're kind of tricky to hunt, especially because, like many predators, they will flee as soon as they detect you, and they can detect you quite easily. But they're not as difficult as I expected. Oh, we got this one right. And there is no trophy rating because she's a small female, but that was the right ammo for her. Let's go find the other one. And let's see where she went. Okay, we got the tracks there, I think. Another musk deer. This one is a male. I think it's over there. Let's see if we see the male. It's kind of hard to hunt here with so many trees. Yeah, just like I thought, the shot went way too high. That second one, that was a better place. I don't even know how this happened, but like where the shot came from. But anyways, that was another lynx. Lynx are not hard to come by, but they do hide very well with the environment. I mean, their colors make them have a very good camouflage, so they're not very easy to see. I am saying this because I'm considering whether maybe I should call it. And try our luck here. But maybe we should just go looking for a reindeer. This might be musk deer. Yep. Still looking in case we see something. Okay, we're going to try musk deer, reindeer. Okay, we have a drain zone here. It's 5 till 9 for musk deer, lynx, and a rest zone here. Another rest zone here. There are plenty of animals around those lakes, and lakes are easier places to hunt because they're more open. And they have enough vegetation around, so they give you plenty of cover, and in many cases you have to be ready for a long shot. I thought I saw something over there. No. It's plants. I don't even know where we're going. And there goes our spook moose. Now the thing is, animals don't always warn you when they detect you, so sometimes they'll just flee. Still, we're gonna get that feed zone for another time. Been hunting for the past couple of days. I was hunting in I don't even know what that was, in Cuatro Colinas, in the reserve in Spain. I was hunting wolves because there was a mission where I had to hunt 5 wolves in a specific area. I really don't like hunting wolves. So we got a boar, and I'm seeing it just moving over there. I don't think it's coming. not coming. Let's just move on. Give us 2 warning calls, so on a 3rd one. Okay, he's over there. Look at the detail of the breath. Is he fleeing? Yep. Let's try to get this shot. I think we got it good. But we might have hit a tree. Let's go check. Yeah, we got him good. Yep, and it's a gold. I was hoping we would have gotten the heart, but it's a decent boar. Yeah, the thing about this reserve is you start hearing, if you pay attention, you start hearing all these sounds, so I'm not sure whether they are animals moving through, well, around me, or just the wind. And most of the times it's just the wind, but I get confused so many times. I just stay still and listen, and okay, is that an animal or just the wind? Let's see what we find down there. So far, nothing, apparently. Well, maybe I should get a newspaper page right next to me, so I could talk about. But anyways, things in the newspaper have been pretty much the same as always. Restrictions and things going on. And yeah, well, maybe the news from last time is that all my Christmas plans got ruined. So I've been a little pissed off this few days. Wasn't really in the mood of doing a stream today, to be honest. But I'm hearing something. Now I'm hearing something. And I want to know what it is. That's a reindeer female. Let's hope that we actually get a male. So yeah, mainly what we've been getting is well, yeah, I'm kind of concentrated on this, so I'm not really. There we have a male. And okay, we've got several reindeer over there, but that's a male. We're trying to go for the male. That's a class 6, so we're going to use a 270 when he raises his head. It's a small male. I don't think he's going to run very far. I hope he is not. I think he fell over there. Yes, he did. So just wait here until they calm down. Maybe we can get another one of these females. I'm not sure that last shot hit. I was pretty sure, yeah, the first one did. Not sure the second one hit. So let's go claim our trophies. And while we do that, I might as well tell you what's been going on. So as you recall, the Christmas plans that we had was that my brother and my dad were going to have dinner with my aunt and uncle. And that was the original plan. Yeah, I think that's where we hit, so I'm going to place that there. While we go for get the mail. That was the original plan, so that they were going to go, well, my boyfriend and I will just had dinner by ourselves, just because we like to celebrate by ourselves and so on. And the thing is, the 31st, the whole family, were going to meet at my dad's place. And, well, it was a pretty sound plan. And in total, we would have been 9 people. The problem is that now the government decided that the max number of people can only, yeah, I was thinking, no, that's the one we hit. And I'm going to place that here. I'm hearing them over there. So the government decided that the max number of people that can meet in a house is going to be 6 instead of 10, which was the original number. We're still going to spook them. And we might as well try. So we were going to be 9. And now, with the new limits, we could not have a dinner together. Okay, this is our mail. So naturally the party on the 31st is cancelled. But for some reason my aunt now decided that, well, since the limit is 6, so she was not doing anything. So my dad and my brother are not going to have dinner with them on the 24th. Which means that they will be having dinner together at my dad's place. Well, I have a dinner with my boyfriend at our place. And, well, basically everything is a mess. And, yeah, being kind of annoyed about that. Okay, let's go get the other one. Yeah, I know you're there. There they are. We're gonna get more reindeer. That was a stomach hit, I believe. The second one. I've been kind of pissed off about this whole situation. Also, the restrictions are still, well, there are other restrictions which are like, right now, after 12 p.m., 12 a.m., p.m., after midnight, okay, from midnight till 6 a.m., you have to stay at home. We got our female here. And yeah, midnight till 6 a.m. I think they're going to expand that a bit on New Year's Eve, like until 1:30 a.m. But it still implies that we have to go out relatively early, even if it's just me, my brother, my boyfriend, and my dad. So, well, there is that. Got one good hit, and that is non-vital organ. That's a stomach hit. So let's see where they went. Meanwhile, in Russia. And we're going to try to get that one too. Reloading, just so I don't run out of bullets, as it usually happens. The one we got with a stomach hit is going down. I just don't know where. I guess we'll just have to find it. And we have blood splatter here, so might as well follow this. That was a vital organ hit. Okay. That's the one we just hit. The other one is... I don't even know where. Snorting over there. I mean, if they want to keep us at home, just make it easy. Keep us at home and be done with it. So far, it's being such a mess. What ugly horns! Incredible! Look at this. I don't know what's been happening as of late. I'm getting all these animals with very ugly horns. Like one horn is larger than the other. I've hunted a red deer in Cuatro Colinas, and it looked like that. It had one big horn and one pretty decent looking one and a smaller one, and it looks so weird. It's like, and it was gold. Like, okay, well, I don't even know why this is happening. I guess it has to do something with true Rex, but I don't know. I guess they're those atypical, but as of late, they're like the typical ones because many of the highest scoring ones I've seen have had these weird horns or antlers. Okay, we got plenty of reindeer. Call this a success. And it's only half an hour into the stream, which, yeah, I'm not complaining. Let's get that one. See? We're antlers. And there was a stomach, well, not stomach, intestines or whatever. Okay, we pretty much ruined this drinking zone here we had with the hunting pressure. So let's try to get to another lake. And more reindeer over there. It's still the drinking time. We might as well try to hit those girls. Not far. $220 meters. I guess I can approach a little faster. How am I gonna hit this? We're looking this way. They're nervous, so I guess they're from the herd we've just been calling. And that's reindeer mating call. I'm gonna remove the waypoint so it doesn't confuse us. trying to get a bit sideways for a clearer shot. We don't hit the heart. There is a risk that it might just hit flesh, and I'm not willing to go running after them for miles. Okay. There. I just lost them for a moment. I think this might be a good position. Let's see where she goes. Zigzagging. And she fell. Reloading. Got plenty of ammo because I made sure to buy some earlier this afternoon. So it's been quite a shitty year, and I really was looking forward to the New Year's Eve party. I mean, Christmas is going to be fun, but it's just going to be my boyfriend and I, which is totally okay because we like it that way. But I was looking for more. He doesn't care. He's not a very social person. I was looking forward to New Year's, mainly because I was going to be with my cousin and his wife and my aunt and uncle, and they're a lot of fun to be with. We were going to play games and, yeah, you know, the typical, nothing very extraordinary, nothing very special, but for me it would have meant the world because I had a terrible year. For reasons I'm not going to, aside from all this situation. And well, one of the reasons I will talk about it in a bit. It's been quite a shitty year, and I was looking forward to this party because it would have meant the world to me. And the fact that we are not celebrating it, it's been kind of a downer. Okay, we got our female. We did not hit the heart. I thought it was maybe a bit too far, but I was not going to risk not hitting the lungs and maybe missing the heart, so I decided to try to hit the lung. And she's got more normal antlers, like these are more symmetrical. I'm not going to keep this because female and reindeer not very good looking, but it looks a lot better than what we've been getting. So we might as well try this leg over here and see what we can find over there. So yeah, it's been a shitty year, and I was looking forward to this Christmas party and just have a bit of fun with my family, playing games and eating stuff, and nothing, like I said, nothing too extraordinary or too special, but for me it would have been. And the fact that it's not going to happen has pissed me off. Actually, the other day, my cousin woke me up with a message to my cell phone, and he was saying precisely that they lowered the number of assistants that can be at the Christmas parties, so it's canceled. And he was like, yeah, that's super cool way to wake up, is just that. And one of the reasons why, and I really wanted to talk about this in the stream and maybe make a video about it at some point, and I might as well do it sometimes, just not today or not immediately, is, well, you guys know about the book because I've talked plenty about it. And the fact that when you publish a book, especially if it's your first time, you feel this rush about it. It's something really, really special. It's like you've been writing. In my case, I've been writing for over 20 years, because as many people, most people start writing when they're in their teenage years. That was my case. I started writing little things when I was 12, like drawing comics and writing little stories. And the first time I actually tried writing a novel, it was very, very bad, okay? That was a very, very bad romance novel with magic and a stupid cat that wasn't a cat. It was actually a lynx, like a very small lynx. Yeah. I was 15, okay? Yeah, I was 15. Or maybe it was 14. I don't remember. It was a very bad story. It didn't have any plot. I was just writing as I imagined it as I was writing. So I was making it up. And suddenly the protagonist, she was the heir of a coven of witches or something. It was a bad story, but I still remember it because it was my first one with some nostalgia maybe. And wow, look at the wind. So when I decided I kept writing after that. I wrote some fan fiction. I think it was after that, when I was 16, I started writing fan fiction. And I wrote plenty of them. They're still online. I'm not going to say where because they're very embarrassing. But yeah, they're still online. And at some point I decided I was going to go back to writing original fiction. And I tried epic fantasy, tried several stuff. They didn't quite look good. Then I wrote this book, then I wrote plenty of other things, then I went back to this book to fix it, to correct it. I've been working on this for many, many years, on and off. Like, it hasn't been a constant, like, I've just been doing this. No, I wrote plenty of things in between, but I was really focused to make this, because I really like the story, to make this a decent story. And I think we're going to go north. So yeah, I was writing other stuff. I was working on and off on this project, and earlier this year, I grew up the courage to, before the lockdown. Okay, just make things clear. This was before the lockdown. I decided I was going to try publishing it. Because I'm a terrible person, in the middle of, okay, we're going to publish that. Yeah, wait a second, I changed this, so yeah, use this instead of that. Anyways, I'm awful. I always see something that needs fixing. So when you write a book, you don't finish a book. You just stop fixing it and correcting it and changing it. So eventually, and I have been working for so long on this that it was kind of a relief just to, okay, it's done, it's over, I'm not going to touch this ever again. And it was kind of a relief. because it was a lot of work. So I contacted several publishing company, well, editorials, several publishers, and they all responded positively. I decided, but most of them offered me a co-edition contract, which meant that half of the cost of publishing I have to pay them. And this was the only one that it was also the first one to respond. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go with the first one because I don't know what the others are going to say. And the only thing that I had to pay was the correction, which was expensive. I am not in any possible way going to get back the money I invested. That's just how it is. Because I'm getting 2.5 euros per sale, so yeah, not happening. So when my publisher contacted me and said that that they liked the book, that they were going to publish it, that they would send me a contract. And that was such a rush. When I got the book in my hands, it was such a rush. It's like a dream come true. When you start writing, yeah, the wind is blowing really heavily here. Nothing over there. Why is there nothing anywhere? Okay, brown bear. I'm going to try to jump somewhere else because nothing is interesting is going on. So, and let's go to the lake. See if we find something in here. And maybe less wind, hopefully. No. So when everything was like rolling on, everything was going, and the book was out, and I got the boxes with the manuscripts I was supposed to have at home to sell them myself for presentations and whatever. It was really exciting, okay? It was such an exciting moment for me. And then I started, okay, now what do I have to do? I have to tell everyone about it so I can get the people to know that they exist. And naturally get some sales because, as I said, I have I had 4 boxes of books. I managed to get rid of one already. I had several boxes of books in my house. I needed to get rid of them. So I needed the sales. So I started telling everyone, and then my cousin messaged me and said, okay, where can I buy it? Because I want one. No problem. I'll give you a copy. Signed copy and everything, you know. We do these kind of things. And by then, I'm talking that it was already June or July. I think it was July, actually. And we've been through the lockdown. There were so many reindeer, like the first time I came here, and funny thing is, nothing. Nada. Okay. And I told my friend, and my friend was very excited about it, and she also wanted a copy. And the same, I just got her one. So yeah, at first it was, and everyone, I told them about it. Please, just not retweet. I was in Facebook. Just share the message around so everyone knows. And then came the first disappointment. So all my contacts shared the word around, and that is where the change stopped. Because my contact didn't give a damn. No, I mean, I can't blame them. This is nothing that affects them. They don't even know me, most of them. Like, some of them might because they're my brother's friends or something, but Most of them just don't care, so they didn't share. So basically the chain stopped with my contacts, which meant, and out of my contacts, I maybe can say between 50 people, 6 or 7 actually, I'm rounding up numbers. 6 or 7 even decided to buy the book, so it was like, yeah, okay, I understand it. You are not obliged to buy a book. Maybe you don't like reading, that's perfectly fine. You helped me a bunch, that's a moose. You helped me a bunch just by sharing, so I appreciate that. So it's fine, it's really nice. And although I did feel kind of pissed, I admit, that some people that I know do like reading and that I know do like the genre of the book, didn't buy it. So it was like, okay, maybe the plot didn't call your attention or something. That's perfectly fine, but yeah, that's how it goes. And then weeks went by. I couldn't do a presentation, first because it was summer and everyone was on vacation, so we're gonna hunt the moose, apparently. How far is this? Just because she's there. And okay, moose, reindeer, lynx, reindeer, and she's 253. Let's get closer. Are there reindeer around? Okay, we got more moose. I didn't see that. And the reindeer drink sun must be around there, perhaps. Let's get closer. Okay, we got the reindeer. They are over there. Plenty far. That's a fit zone for them. And then weeks went by, and I decided to contact my publisher. And I don't even know. I was asking her something or some other stuff, and she told me that only one book had been sold through the webpage, and I know who bought it. That was my ex-boyfriend. And no, there's nothing creepy about that. He has a girlfriend. He's been plenty of years with her, and they're a happy couple. So nothing creepy really. It's just he maybe was doing me a favor or something, or maybe he was truly interested in the book. I don't know. So yeah, maybe in my absolute innocence or naivety, I was hoping, how far is this? 287. I was hoping that people would, and not people I know, but through the sharing, it would have reached some people and, hey, wow, this is a new book, it's interesting, I'm going to buy it. Yeah, that's what I thought, that it would reach people like strangers and they would buy the book. And nope, that's not the case. So I was kind of conflicted about this, and I told my brother about how awful I felt, about how disappointed I was about how bad the sales were going. And he has a friend who has a publishing company. He didn't tell me earlier because he's a fool. But yeah, he has a friend with a publishing company. There it goes. And well, my brother got me into contact with his friend, so he could give me some tips, basically, because that's what he did. He gave me several tips, and it was, okay, you need to do a lot of marketing, you need to get into, okay, is that a male? That's a female. What about the one behind? You need to get into social media, and you need to do this, and I've got social media, just being quite private about them. So you need to do this and that and get into Twitter and tweet every day, and I said, okay, I guess I'll do that. just make a lot of friends and hopefully someone will buy it, which kind of worked a bit. So I got my Twitter account, started making a bunch of friends, started interacting with everyone, and that's basically what's been going on. I talked with my publisher, and I said, okay, how about we put this in digital format, because people like buying digital as well, and it seems it doesn't make any sense not to have it in digital format. We got the book in digital, and then we talk about libraries, because naturally libraries, she told me, you need to be the one. Okay, that male has decent looking antlers, I think. And I really... Oh, shut up. So we got the book in digital. We talk about the libraries, and she said, and I asked her, is the book in any library? And she said, no. Okay, I thought the book would be in a library, if only a few small ones. No, because a book, it doesn't mean that it's going to sell more. No, but if it's not in any library, it's definitely not going to sell. Like, people don't even know this web. I mean, it's not in Amazon. It's not in any well-known web page or anything. I don't even know. We're going to hit a score here. Maybe we'll try. We did hit him, but I don't even know where. That was a blind shot. And she said, if you want the book in a library, you have to be the one to talk to them and then sell me not the recipe, yeah, paper with numbers. Invoice, and send me the invoice. And we killed it. Okay, so I tried contacting with some libraries. They ignored me, like outright. They ignored me. Normal. I mean, why would they want to contact with a writer? They want to contact with the publisher. They want to talk numbers with the publisher. That makes sense. And I've been doing plenty of things trying to call people's attention. It's been exhausting months where I have had to work into jobs, like the one that's feeding me, the one that gives me like my programming job. And in my spare time, I was marketing my book. It has been exhausting and very disappointing. I don't even know if another book has sold through the webpage. I don't think so. I didn't even ask my publisher, but I do not think so. Mostly because people through Twitter, that if they buy your book, they will put a photograph of it. Oh, look, I bought this book from this author. They will link to you, and I know someone else from the Twitter bought it because she asked me herself. I sent it to her. Let's see how. Weird rags. Why am I getting weird rags? This is so ugly. And let's see where we hit. Okay, we didn't hit we didn't score bad shot. Why the weird rags? I'm so pissed. So, after that whole thing, well, I kept sharing. So it came Christmas. I've been trying to, after summer, I tried to do a presentation. I had to cancel the presentation because then the situation striked again. Striked? I don't know. It hit again, okay? There was a lockdown again, smaller one, but it was exactly where I was going to do the presentation. It went on lockdown. Great. So naturally, the presentation had to be canceled. So after the lockdown was lifted, I tried to do another one. Then the people who were going to come, they say that they're scared, that they don't want to go. They're doing everything online. They're not seeing it. Okay, perfect. I understand. And let's see what's over there. So Christmas came. Oh, December, started doing the Christmas campaign. And you know how many books I've sold myself? One. Like a single one. And yeah, it's been very disappointing. It's not so much about the selling, it's about the fact that people have zero interest and it makes you feel absolutely awful. But anyways, I'm going to take a little break. We will continue in a short while. Okay, I'm back. So we were talking about the books. And well, this is basically the reality you find when you publish. I mean, unless you work with a big company that thinks that your book will be the next Harry Potter and will make sure it becomes the next Harry Potter by investing a lot of money in marketing, you really can't live from writing. Only a few chosen ones can. Okay, that's reindeer. Somewhere over there. Only if a chosen one can really do that. At best. Most of the time, you're going to sell very little, and mostly to people you know and some of your contacts in social media. And that's about it. Like, that's going to be your full success. So I've had plenty of things going on in the past few couple of months, aside from the whole situation, which has been terrible. And it's just so much going on, like, at the same time. Like the whole Christmas thing, then I didn't win the lottery. I got really pissed off. Just because, like, everything I try seems to not be working. And it gets to the point where it's just like, okay, is something good going to happen? Like, I was not expecting to become the next Brandon Sanderson, okay? Or the next, I don't know, say Harry Potter or whatever you have. I was not expecting to become a bestseller. And I was definitely not expecting to sell 10 books. Really. It's been very disappointing. Atlas, déjame en paz. Okay. So yeah, mainly that's been, well, that's also part of the reason why I haven't really been streaming much. Hold on a second. It's also because I've been quite annoyed. Okay. And I wasn't really in the mood to stream. What was that? I think it was a musk deer. So I wasn't really much in the mood. And it was mainly because of that. It was mainly because things haven't really been working out how I wanted them to work out, which has gotten me a bit, a bit pissed, a bit annoyed. And the reality, I've been reading from what the small publishers post is like, okay, and I'm talking about publishers that do marketing and they have the books in bookstores and stuff, and they're saying that the small publishers sell maybe 200, at most 300, and they don't sell a bunch more, even if as hard as they try. From each writer, I mean. So it's when you publish a book, you feel this joy that something you've worked so hard on is finally out for people to read. And there's 7,800 million people in the world, and I sell 10 books. So out of the 7,800 million people, only a small bunch I can count with the fingers on my hands are interested. And you might say, okay, but you need to reach your potential reader and so on and so forth. Okay, if you got the secret for that, I'm all ears. Because I honestly don't know what else I am supposed to do. Because then you have all these rules. You have all these rules about marketing, about how not to marketing and how to marketing. So it's all, you have to talk to people, but you don't have to sell them your product. Okay. So I have to get to know my customer without selling them my product. So first I have to become friends with my customer, so then my customer at some point might decide that they want to read my book. But I can't just go tackle, I don't know, say, send an ad to 10 million people because, oh, it's an ad. I'm not even going to bother with it. And sorry about the foul language, I'm so pissed off. Because it's an ad, so why bother? And I understand it. I understand it because there are so many ads everywhere and people just get tired of companies just trying to sell them products. I get it. There is an absolute aversion to publicity. I get it. But then how am I supposed to do it? Because it takes a lot of time that I don't have just trying to keep track of my 800 contacts in my social media. Just in case one of them might at some point, okay, now that we're friends, I'm going to buy your book. I'm really tired, I'm really pissed off, and I'm feeling at this point that I should have never published the book at all. Maybe just posted it on the internet, and if you want to read it, read it. If you don't want to read it, then your choice. I don't give a damn and just forget about the whole deal. But I have three boxes of books in my house that I have to get rid of or I'm going to pay them. Okay. You. things are so blind. But yeah, guys, forgive me if I'm not the joy of the party today. I just felt like ranting. Okay, we got a heart strike. That's, well, heart shot. Let's call it a heart shot. That's super cool. I like heart shots. I think they're the cleanest way to kill, to bring down an animal. Try to get that one. So I'm really having one of these days where I want to shoot things, which is perfect for what we're doing. Because it's been an exhausting few months. I've been like, well, totally exhausted with work. That was another reason why I haven't been streaming much, is because sometimes it was 9 p.m. and I was still working because we had to get this project finished for a client and we had to get it done. Like, no questions asked. So yeah, that's what you call crunch time. I don't mind about crunch time. I understand that in computer programming, sometimes, especially when you're approaching the end of a project, you might need to give it a little extra effort just to get it done in time. Or in this case, it was because the client, we had a first version. He wanted something completely different after that first version was done, and I had to work on it from scratch, basically, because with what we had, it was not going to be working. It was not viable, not with the code we already had. I'm not sure if she fell or ran away. I think she fell. So, it's been a very busy couple of months with the project and with plenty of things. And I was looking forward to Christmas. The last thing I needed after the whole disappointment with book was that disappointment with Christmas. And you might be saying, yeah, but the situation. She fell. I'm totally aware of the situation. I'm the first one that says that. I'm not saying that people should go to a party with 2,000 people. I'm the first one that thinks that safety measures have to be in place to avoid unnecessary risk. And I am aware that my family, one member of my family could be, okay, we got a good shot there. I was hoping we'd hit the heart. One member of my family could be infected, and it would be a drama for everyone. It could get us all infected. Okay, I get all that. But I needed this leisure time. And we're going in a bad wind direction, not the best option here. Anyways, where should we go now? I think we might as well try going here because we cleared this hunting. I was hoping we'd clear this hunting pressure for a bit, and try something a little different now. Let's see what we find here. Usually bears. So yeah, like I said, I understand all that, okay? I understand that there's no guarantee that just because I'm going to be with my family, nothing is going to happen. I know. But most of my family live in small towns. They barely have any contact with the outside world. The risk is always there, but are we going to stop living? Like, this is not airborne Ebola. Wow, the wind. I don't know if you guys can hear me now. There are usually animals here. Not today, apparently. I usually heard of reindeer around this area. That's why there was so much hunting pressure, because I usually come here. So there are reindeer. How far are they? Okay, that's a bit too far to try a shot. Let's just get closer. They look like we're wrecks again. I haven't really found an impressive reindeer, male reindeer. And I really wanted to find one of these really cool ones with the huge racks. That's a female. I'm gonna try to get the male, even though he looks weird. How far are they? Probably closer. I think we got him. I'm sure we did. There it is. Oh, it's a little too loud here. Not being very comfortable, to be honest. I completed every mission. I thought I might have still one mission or two to complete. Apparently not. Oh, hi. Let's try to find the male first. Get to the female right after. It did run quite a bit. There it is. So this is our male. Again, weird rags. As I thought we got the lung. And look at this. Why am I getting non-symmetrical rags all of a sudden? Like, all of them. Like, look at this compared to this. And then we got this. This one looks pretty nice. And this one looks just weird. Let's go find the female. Well, to be fair, I wasn't really expecting to get so many reindeer in the stream, mainly because, like I said, it's just how things go. That when you're looking for something, you get the opposite of what you're looking for. I'm quite happy with how this is turning out to be. Let's go find the other female we got. I'm going to reload. Oh, one bullet left in the chamber. It's a good thing. I remember to reload. Okay, got a round here, I think. I'm not sure where. I should have marked it. Okay, there it is. Okay. Let's see where she went. Those are the returning tracks. There's a blood splatter. This way. There she is. It's funny how the females have more decent symmetrical racks than the males we've hunted so far. Reindeer, let's go here. And hopefully we might find something over there. Oh shit. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. Just fucked up with the can. Bad placement. Fortunately it was almost empty, so I poured a bit of the content over the keyboard, but not much. I don't think I ruined the keyboard, I hope I didn't. And the problem is I don't really have anything here with which to clean it up, so I had to improvise. Let's see if we see anything. Nothing? Yeah, I was really kind of hoping, and I don't know if I'm screaming because right now what I hear is a lot of wind on my ears. It's like being in the middle of a blizzard. It's really annoying. But I really was kind of hoping that Christmas sales for the book would be a little higher. Like, I wasn't expecting anything extraordinary, but it does make you feel like why is it even worth it? I mean, it makes you feel like if people aren't even interested, why bother? People don't like what I write. People are not interested in even giving me a chance. So we got a musketeer over there. So with those perspectives makes things a lot harder. And they call it like the surrogate syndrome, I think, something like that. Like a fake syndrome, like you're really not supposed to be doing that because you're really not good at it. And I don't even know if I'm good or not. I mean, I like it. Doesn't mean that you're going to like it. Oh, where's the musketeer? Okay, we saw a musketeer. Here. Where are you? Hello? Did it run away? Well, I guess it did. Maybe it's just down the hill. Something going on there. No, she's there. How far is she? Might as well try. Get this shot. Before she ran away. So yeah, people like J.K. Rowling, they have several things. They have a good book because, I mean, Harry Potter is super fun, which is engaging. It hooks people up. It hooks people, sorry, not up. It hooks people. They have a big publishing company behind and a huge marketing campaign. And just with that initial boost, because with a huge marketing campaign, that means, and a high distribution, that means it's going to be in plenty of bookstores. The book is going to be bought by many people who are going to tell their friends, families, this is such a good book, you have to read it. I thought we would have gone a bit to the front, but I think we did go a bit to the front. But we managed to score a decent hit. At least she didn't run away. People like me, I'm not saying that I am, or my book is Harry Potter quality. Like I say, I like it. It's my book. But we don't have a huge marketing campaign. We don't have a big publishing company. My book is in no bookstore. It is only available either through me or through the publisher's webpage, which is a very small publisher. So you tell me how I'm supposed to do this. And yeah, this has become the stream of me ranting about my failure at publishing a book. But I want to be totally honest. I want to say things as they are. Because I don't think lying and pretending that I'm such a successful writer is going to help no one. I am a computer programmer, that's what I am. Who happens to have a book. I am not going to be a Nobel Prize, I'm not going to be anything special, nobody's going to give me a trophy or anything. So that's how things are. And I want to be honest because this is not only my reality, I've seen it plenty of times in the small time I've been in Twitter. That's another musk deer, which we might as well try to hunt. I've seen these newly published authors so happy because they're getting published, and months later they're crying because the books don't sell. And the sad truth is that books don't sell. That's it. So, in my opinion and from my experience, considering that I'm getting 10% of the royalties and I have to do all the work, as soon as the contract expires, I am going to get the book on Amazon. You want to buy it, buy it. You don't want to buy it, whatever. I'm not even going to bother anymore with this. I am tired. I am exhausted. I am very, very emotionally frustrated with this. And look, I wrote as a hobby because I enjoyed it, not to be famous. Let's go for that shot. I think we might have gotten along. Apparently not. Let's go after her. This pink, I don't even know where's the blood splatter. Oh, she did go down. Yeah, I think this might be it. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Nope. That was an awful shot there. Way too low. I mean, she went down because she's a roe deer, a musk deer, and just like roe deer, they go down if you sneeze at them. So yeah, I think about the whole publishing thing. There needs to be a lot more honesty, because in Twitter it's all about how friendly we all are and how great everything is. And the harsh truth is that in the end, most of us sell a few books, mostly to family and friends, and that's about it. I mean, selling 50 books is hard enough. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't even try it. Who knows? You might be the next bestseller. But what I am saying is that you need to be realistic about your expectations. And don't expect that you're going to sell many books. Like I said, most of the time you're going to be selling the books to your friends and family. End of story. Maybe someone who was passing by, or some friend of a friend, or something like that, or someone who happened to find the book and find it interesting, but it's very, very hard. A way to manage is to publish plenty of books, maybe in Amazon, like 2-3 books a year. You can maybe get more revenues out of that. But if you're doing this because it's a hobby for you, and then really don't go at it with high expectations. If you want to publish, be realistic. You're maybe not going to get anything out of it. And maybe if you just want to be read, just register it so nobody can steal your story, and leave it for free or post it in Amazon or something. Just don't go about it thinking that you're going to be the next Dan Brown, because you might be, but odds are that you're not going to be the next Dan Brown. That's how it goes. And if you want to try the publishing company, try the big ones. If the big ones don't want you, forget about the small ones. It doesn't matter if they give you a chance. It's not worth it. It's not worth getting 10% of the royalties when I am doing all the work. It's just what I think about and how I feel it after my experience. So even if we didn't find anything else, it's been almost 2 hours, so I'm going to finish the stream here. Rant stream about books in, well, Christmas sales. Let's say we did kill plenty of reindeer. I'm very happy about that. Even if none of the reindeer we hunted was really interesting, but we managed to get plenty of reindeer, which I was really not having high hopes about, and I'm happy about that. And Atlas, por favor. So I am going to wish you guys, I'm not going to tell you to buy my book. You do as you wish. Really. I am going to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week.